And a 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to me. Yay. Hey people of the World Wide Web, it's me, Kat, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as you heard from the song and obviously the title of this video, today is my birthday. Yo! Yes, 23 years ago on Friday the 13th of June, I was brought into this world. And throughout my years of living, why am I saying that like I'm turning 102? I'm still a baby. I have learned some things. I don't know it all, but I do want to share some with you guys. It may be a reminder or a new way on how to do this life thing. So here are 23 things I have learned in 23 years. Number 1, not everyone's going to like you. And I feel I am a nice person. When I was younger, the one thing I would always say is that everyone likes me. Well, they don't, and it's okay. From that, it made me appreciate the people in my life who love and accept me, flaws and all. And it made me love myself and not be ashamed of who I am. If you don't like it, it is what it is. Number 2, if it doesn't bring me joy or money, I'm busy. Getting older makes you realize the things you give your time to. My time is precious, so I choose to spend it doing something that brings me joy, makes me grow, or makes me some shmoney, honey. Whether it's spending time with loved ones, going to events, and experiencing new things for the first time, or even binge watching series on Netflix. It doesn't matter. It's my time. I choose how to spend it. Number 3, learn. Even if you're not in school. In lockdown specifically, I have had more time to work on my skills, listen to podcasts, read more books, watch cool documentaries. I have always liked learning, and I like to look at people who I see Why can't I speak? And I like to look at people who I see as successful. I like to see their habits and see how I can incorporate them into my life. By doing that, and even doing something as small as journaling, has made me feel like I've accomplished something in my day, which encourages me to do more. Number 4, rest. I read a quote from Banksy that said, if you get tired, learn to rest, not quit. Yeah. Number 5, begin your days with a beautiful mindset. Creating a morning routine has honestly made my days easier. As hard as it is in the beginning, waking up before the world does is actually very calming. You get to set time for yourself before you have to do something for someone else. You focus on your mental health and prep your mind for the day with doing things such as meditating, working out, journaling, praying, simply watching the sun from my window because it is cold in the mornings, come up with my warm beverage in hand. Number 6, don't forget your manners. I'm already getting upset about this. There are grown people in this world who forget to do this. Guys, you can go a long way by simply saying the magic words, please and thank you. I even remember I opened this door for this little hussy. She just walks on by. I look back at her and I say, thank you. She turns back and she goes, oh, thank you. My point is, just because you think you've grown doesn't mean you can forget your manners. Number 7, always know when to apologize. This one is specifically for the girls. We have a tendency of apologizing for just existing. We need to stop that. You know that movie A Simple Favor? Emily, Blake Lively's character, tells her friend Stephanie to stop apologizing so much. She even goes on to explain that it's such a up female habit. You shouldn't apologize for having an opinion. You shouldn't apologize for having a voice. However, you should apologize if you know you've done something wrong. I'll let you decide on what that is. Number 8. Yesterday is heavy. Put it down. Live in the now, hey? Stop worrying about that thing you said to that person at the bus station, or that time in high school where you farted in class and everybody heard it. Let it go. Let it go. We can't change it, so we learn from it. And when we learn, we teach, said Maya Angelou. Is it Angelou or Angelo? I don't know. Someone correct me, please. Number 9. Prepare for your blessings. This Steve Harvey video really made me realize this. So he was telling a story of how when he was younger and he had a job and he wanted to save up and buy a car. So he got the job and he started saving up, and he would always go back and tell his mom and say, "Hey mama, I'm gonna buy me a new car." And mama would say, "That's alright, that's cool baby, but what about that old car in the garage?" And he was like, "Okay, whatever man, I'm gonna keep on working." So he kept saving and working and saving and working and saving and working, and he kept going back to his mom saying, "Hey mom, I'm gonna buy a new car." Mother would say, "That's great baby, but what about that old car in the garage?" So he kept saving and working, but then it came to a point where he said, "Hey mom, I'm gonna buy a new car." Mama said, "That's great baby, but that old car's still in the garage." And then he asked her, "Ma, why do you keep saying that?" Mama said, "You out here wanting to buy a new car, but there's no space for you to put it." And he's like, "Oh, okay." So then he calls his friend who owns a tow truck, managed to help him get rid of the car, and he managed to clean up the space. Then when he finally got the new car, he got the car in the spot in the garage. So then his mother says to him, "Baby, you can't be out here praying and asking God for things when you haven't even made room in your life for the new things to come." Yeah. Shot me in the heart right there. So basically, if you're out here asking God for things, make room for those new blessings, guys. They're coming, but you need to be ready. Number 10. It's alright to cry. People who hold back their tears. Why? Honestly, that is the most painful thing, like physically, you can do to yourself, and you're just not okay. I am a huge advocate for crying. Back in the day when I used to watch Takalani Sesame, there was this song called "It's Alright to Cry." It said, "Crying is just not for babies. Grown-ups do it too." This adult thing makes you realize you have problems. Honestly, the best places to cry is in your car, in the bathroom, while watching a movie, even at church, hey? When kids are confused and they see you crying at church and they ask their parents, "Why are they crying?" Best answer? It's the Holy Spirit. It may or not be the Holy Spirit, but cry, baby. Just cry. Number 11. God's time is the right time. Society has this unnecessary pressure that they put, especially on girls. Like with the whole biological clock, or you can be successful but not too successful. There should be no time limit on when to get married. There should be no time limit on when to start your career. If it's not happening now, God is doing something in that mixing pot and giving you the ingredients. Those ingredients include failure, setbacks, mistakes, and patience. So once the meal is done and you get it and you get to eat it, you'll be like, this is why it took so long. I get it now. Number 12. Setting boundaries in your relationships is self-love. I don't necessarily mean romantic relationships, just any relationship that you have in general. You teach people how to treat you. For example, on the show That's So Raven, there was this tall black girl who had a crush on Eddie and kept punching him in the arm, and he hated it. Once he told her to stop, "I don't like it," she stopped. So if you hate it when people keep secrets from you, keep asking you for money, or asking you to bail them out of a certain situation, you have to set the boundary and say, "No, I don't want to do it. It makes me feel this way and I don't like it." If they listen and respect that, they can stay in your life. If not, they gotta go. Number 13. Being alone is not a bad thing. Being alone is so nice. In the beginning it was hard, but you know those things that people say that you can only figure out when you're on your own? That's the time to do it. You can ask for help, but the rest, you gotta do on your own. There are so many things I like to do alone. I like to go out for breakfast with a good book at a restaurant, even though people still want to talk to me, and I have a book that is the sign, please don't talk to me unless you are my waiter. I like to go to the movies alone, shopping, driving. I'm pretty much an ambivert. Like, I love spending time with my people, but my social battery runs out. And in order for me to recharge it, I need to be alone. Notice how I say alone and not lonely. There's a difference. Number 14. Quality is better than quantity. You realize this more when you get older, especially when you know your foundation. For example, my friends, they're amazing. The conversations we have, we cry together, we laugh together, we pray together, we hype each other up. It's genuinely awesome. In my life, I did struggle to make friends because I was shy, but those people who looked past that are worth it. Number 15. Progress, not perfection. Celebrate your progress. Enjoy the journey and don't obsess about the destination. Plus, with the way how things are this year, 2020 is a mess. But you learn to put in your efforts, send it out to the universe, and if they don't like it, it is what it is. Number 16. Be kind to yourself. Never speak bad about yourself. You would never let anyone else that you care about speak bad about themselves. So why would you do it to yourself? You are just as important. Remember that. Number 17. Spend time with your parents and your grandparents. As you are getting older, so are they. Honestly, that speaks enough on its own. Like, yeah, cherish the time you still have with them. Number 18. You are only responsible for your own happiness. When we are unhappy, we tend to rely on others to make us happy. Like saying things like, I will only be happy when I get into a relationship. Yes, the person you're in a relationship with can bring certain aspects of happiness to your life, but they can't be the source. It's not fair to you, because what happens if they disappoint you or even break your heart? And it's not even fair to them, because most of the time they weren't even there when that thing that broke you happened. Number 19. Just hear me out first. If you have emotional baggage, stay single. I'm not saying that you have to be absolutely perfect, because no one is. But especially if you just got out of a relationship, stay single. I mean, you gave your time and your heart to someone, and now they are no longer in your life. They may not be dead, but still you did lose someone. Take the time to be single and heal from it. Those who say in order to get over someone you have to get under someone, first of all, no. And second, what if your rebound is meant to be your person? You can't be theirs because emotionally you are unavailable. And with that, you're bringing all the mess and the junk from your previous relationship and all that bad juju and projecting it onto this person. And this person, who may end up being the right person for you, can't help you because you are not there with them yet. So what are they going to do? They're going to step back and leave you. There may be a chance that you guys could get together in the future once you've sorted out what's going on with you. But if you don't, baby, needs some healing. Like, take Khloe Kardashian for example. I don't know if you guys saw the episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians where Kris Jenner was just appalled that Khloe hasn't been on a date since the whole thing with Tristan. Honestly, I thought it was a great thing that Khloe's taking time for herself. She's growing herself, she's getting stronger physically, and she's taking care of her daughter. She ain't got no time to worry about a man. Like, the only man that is in her life is for her daughter because it's her baby daddy. Kris was just so shocked, like, oh my gosh, haven't you got any action? And she's like, no, mom. Like, it's 2020 now, guys. You really shouldn't make people feel like it's a sin to be single by choice. Number 20, create a happiness package or a happiness list. A happiness package is something that you can rely on days when you are feeling stressed, anxious, overwhelmed. It can give you things to do that you will know will put a smile on your face. With your happiness package, it can be a certain candle to take out, on your happiness list, it says take a bath, so where you can use said candle to help you relax. My point is, do something that makes you feel good. Example for me, I like to watch live worship on YouTube, and I like to watch Disney movies and ask someone for a hug. Like, there's nothing like a hug that just everything's gonna be okay kind of feeling. There are so many examples that you can find on Pinterest. Just type happiness package or happiness list. 3 left, and then the outro. Number 21. You are going to fail. Don't be afraid to. You learn great lessons from failing, as cheesy as it sounds. If you saw Beyonce's speech for the class of 2020, she mentioned on how grateful she is that she has 24 Grammys? 24 Grammys, but she lost 44 times. Number 22. Forgive. You are not only forgiving for that person who hurt you, but you're also forgiving for you. If you keep all that anger and negativity from things that happened in the past, it's gonna block you from your blessings. As much as you pray, as much as you worship, as much as you read your Bible, as much as you give, God's gonna look at you like, fix that. You need to fix that before I can give you this. Fix it. Number 23. Have fun. Don't always be so serious. You only live once. And the one thing I always hear from older people, especially grandparents, they say live, have fun, travel, fall in love, make mistakes. Don't take yourself so seriously. Because baby, if I was your age, with your looks, baby, I'll be making a mess. And that is the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. 23. It's my Jordan year. I feel good about 23. I am happy with who I am, and I look forward to more. My mom says 23 is the start of my peak, so I should make the most of it, which I plan to do. Like, when this lockdown is over, it's gonna be not even during quarantine. I am prepping myself for when things get back to normal. I am prepping mentally, spiritually, physically. Like, I am on a mission with my skin and my body. I'm gonna have a post-quarantine glow. Boom. Follow me on all my socials. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and share this video with someone who you may think needs to hear this. You never know. And yeah, that's it. I will see you when I see you.